heart that roared with the fire of destiny. Well, he longed to see the baby, for he'd heard the prophecy. So he filled a cup with water and brought it to her mother, and that's how we met Ophelia. Take the crown by force. Now Ophelia had to travel to the castle of the Grail and fill that chalice with her virgin tears. The path was arduous and might take years. Word wove throughout the court, and a single soul stepped forth. The knight swore he'd escort Ophelia. Gentleness, her courage, and her intellect, her kind and noble heart. Then he awoke late one night to see she'd left the fireside, and he ran into the woods to call her name. He found her by a waterfall, skin like moonlight as she bathed. He held his breath and turned away, though his soul would forever stay in that moonlit glade with Ophelia. In a year's time they arrived, only to find the tyrant's army there to raid the castle for the Holy Grail. For whoever drank from the cup, once Ophelia filled it up, would become the rightful heir to the crown. The knight assessed the situation and saw a single option, so he pulled Ophelia up onto his horse. She asked, "Aren't you afraid?" He replied, "Well, of course," but conviction filled his voice, for he knew the only choice was to charge through that army with Ophelia. Time to close the gate behind you. She looked into his eyes and knew his tender truth, and she lay him down and placed a kiss on his loving lips, and he said goodbye to Ophelia. was Ophelia. Amidst the chaos, a stable boy takes Ophelia's hand. He leads her through the hall and to the kitchen. Then he pulls an ordinary wooden goblet from the cupboard, shrugs and says, Jesus was a peasant. As she fills it with the tears she's been saving all these years, she'd not be here if she ever had a say. Everyone's blind faith has shaped her fate until today. Now she smiles at the boy and says the choice is yours. And he gently takes the cup from